Hi, my name is Alex Rockwell, and this is my Module 1 response. So, a little bit about myself. I am a 4th grade math and science teacher at Dallastown Area Intermediate School. So here I've got a picture of my team. We are a learning support team, which means we share about 100 students, and about a third of them have a learning disability. I am also my school's first LEGO League coach. This is the first year that my school has had a LEGO Robotics League, so it's an exciting time for me, and I'm learning so much about coding and robotics and really Legos by coaching this team. We had our first scrimmage this past weekend, and we're gearing up for our regional competition at Penn State Berks in about 2 weeks. I graduated from York College in 2014 with my undergrad, and I have certifications in middle level math education and my early elementary education. In my spare time, I like to read and run. As you can see here, I run a lot of races with my dad. It's pictured here. We've run 2 half marathons, a couple of 5Ks, and 10Ks. It's just something that we like to do together. I also really enjoy reading, and as you can see by the picture, I like to read by the pool. It's one of my favorite places to read, so I am so ready for the cold weather to leave us and to be in warm weather again. This is my last course towards my master's, so I'm hoping to graduate in May. I am currently in the program for ACTE with a concentration in STEM. I'm really excited to finally graduate and to put everything that I've been learning into my classroom as a math and science teacher and a robotics coach. I've learned a lot that has definitely helped me throughout the way. Alright, so the first question asks, which stage of action research do I feel will have the most difficulty? And I think that I'm going to have the same one as a lot of people, and it's getting started. You know, as I knew this course was coming, and after reading a little bit about it, of course, the wheels are turning, and I'm thinking, okay, do I pick something related to my content areas of math and science? Do I pick something related to my learning support students? Do I pick something that can be applied to everybody? So just kind of narrowing down a topic and making sure that it's something relevant and that I'm able to research and that's going to ultimately make my classroom a better learning experience for myself and for my students. So definitely narrowing down a topic I think is going to be the most difficult. The second question asks, what obstacles do I foresee with making action research a part of my daily teaching practice? And honestly, time, I think, is going to be the biggest thing. Not only time spent outside of, my teaching time, working on implementing and analyzing and figuring everything out, but also time taken away from actual teaching. I don't want the focus to be on the research. I want my focus in my classroom to be on providing the best education and support for my students. So just making sure that that is where my focus is, doing whatever's best for my students and not taking away from any time that they might need. Now, I'm not entirely sure about how this whole process works, but that's just kind of a little obstacle or concern that I kind of foresee in my head. The last question is about the 2 stories from the field. Which story resonates with me most as a teacher? Definitely after I read the 2 of them, the second story about the ELL teacher definitely resonated more with me. And my concerns that I have conducting an action research project. They kind of go hand in hand. I just felt like I could relate to her more, and I actually have a quote from her story that I think resonated with me more than anything. She said, "When testing time comes, I certainly hope that my students will be deemed at standard, but if they are not, I will know more about their progress than the simple fact that they have failed. I will know what they still need to reach the next level and how I can best help them to get there. Action research has allowed me to see the bigger picture in my work." And as someone, as I mentioned before, who teaches on a learning support team, in my math classes, about 80 to 85% of my students have an IEP. So, I definitely relate to this quote. When we get the PSSA scores in October, I'm never at the top of the school. My scores aren't. But it's about more than that. It's about seeing the bigger picture. And so, if this teacher definitely found that action research helped her to see that bigger picture and to make sure that that's where her focus was, not necessarily meeting the state standards or meeting, exactly where they need to be as far as testing, but seeing that bigger picture and helping those students. So if action research can help me get there, then I am all about it. Thank you for listening, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments.